What up, my problem children? Welcome to Guns with Daniel. Thanks for coming back for another one. Now let's get after it. Today on 08/02/2024, I will be conducting assignment 3 for week 3 for class FTT 221. That's a mouthful, but I managed to get through it. Anyways, I'm going to be mounting and lapping a scope for you as well as a weaver rail. So if you want to look here at this picture, as you can see, the tools I used some denatured alcohol, some blue thread locker. You don't want to use the red. The red is activated with heat, so it's the only way you can get it loose. Then I used the 220 grit lapping compound. Now, as you can see, I got two sets of rings they sent me, two sets of scope mounts. You do not want to lap these aluminum scope mounts. It's not good. So I took those ones aside and I used the Vortex ones and lapped those instead that SDI sent me. I wish I had this thing right here. This tapped receiver would have made this project a lot easier because they all kind of went to heck this morning. But I did build my own tapped receiver, as you can see. I went down to the local hardware store. I went and got me a piece of aluminum and some wood I found in my garage. I tapped my own holes, but this got me through. I was able to successfully level and mount the weaver rail. I also, before I completely dismounted everything, I decided to give lapping on this a shot. Sort of. It just wasn't a very good idea. The aluminum was really soft, but I was able to get a couple pictures of what it looked like with the scope mounted. As you can see, I put the touching tips part together, and as you can see, the two rods are almost meeting in the middle. Like I said, I did not lap that. I just put that and leveled it. So here, as you can see, the scope is mounted to the stick. So I made a badass combat stick ready to be used for deployment. And as you can see, I got a round level on top. And here's where I swapped to my AR. The stick thing was fun. It worked, and it got me through the project, and I was able to successfully mount the scope onto the weaver rail. But here you go. I decided to switch to my AR so I could actually lap the scope onto the rifle. As you can see, this is what it looked like before I lapped the scope onto the rifle. So in order to get this rifle ready for me to lap, I had to go back and take off my rear sight for this weapon. You'll see that here in a little bit. I'll get to another picture of it, but I had to take that off as the only kind of thing I ran into outside of not having a level stand. As you can see, this is kind of what I'm working with here. It's just a piece of wood on a plastic table mounted. Redneck engineering at its best. What can I say? All right. Anyways, let's get back at it. So here, as you can see, the tips ain't touching. You want the tips to be touching. Then you know you got a well-mounted scope. So in order to get it that way, I had to lap the mounts, and that's where this 220 grit came into play. I put it on the lapping bar, as you can see in this picture, with the mounts. And then here's a picture of me lapping the bar, or a video, excuse me. As you can see in this video, I am successfully lapping the bar. Or lapping the mounts. Sorry, it's been a long day. Anyways, I digress again. Here's what it looked like after I got done lapping the mounts. As you can see, it's that silver that you want. These two, the bases that I left on, as you can see, it is level still. The weapon is level, and the two bases are silver. That's what you want. Now let's get to the point everybody came to watch this video, me touching tips. This is what it looks like after you get your scope rings mounted up. The two centers should be touching tips just like that, as you see in this picture. This is what it looked like when I mounted the scope, and this is how it looked like when it was level. This was a fun project. I enjoyed doing this. It took a lot of work. Uh, Everything went to crap this morning. I lost half my video that I already had put together. The way I wanted to do the video originally is I wanted to mount the scope on the camera, but it's a little hard to do by myself. So I just decided to do it this way. I hope y'all really enjoyed it. I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy making this content. If y'all really are, please do me a huge favor. Smack that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me comments down below to let me know how I'm doing. Y'all have a blessed day. I hope y'all learned something. Thanks for watching.